You'll be surprised how big of a difference it can make at your med school interview. It's November 15th, 2025. One of the biggest mistakes that non-traditional applicants to medical school make is internalizing stigma and shame and letting that weigh them down at their medical school interview. Now, I can only speculate on where that stuff comes from because it really is baseless. The average age of a matriculated medical student keeps creeping up. Even all those years ago when I applied, it was about 25. And it's useful to think about why that is. Because there's some sort of collective delusion that somehow not having gone straight through from kindergarten all the way to medical school is somehow a disadvantage. But when you really think about all the things that you did if you had years off or another career, or if you took time away from academics to have a family, you've learned so much. You've learned so many things, done so many things that you can't do just by hanging out on a university campus and getting a degree. How is it possible that anybody sees those things as a weakness? There's a wealth of value just in the insights that you have from having done those things. But there's also a lot of stuff that's inarticulate. Your ability to communicate, the extent to which you know yourself, the self-belief you have in your ability to navigate challenging things because you've done it time and time again in so many different contexts. But I was talking about interviews. What does this have to do with interviews? If you happen to be of the belief that being a non-traditional applicant is a disadvantage, and you show up at your interview, you're not gonna want to mention those things. You'll get asked questions and you'll try your best to answer it as if you were a perfect, straight-through type of candidate. And you will sell yourself short by doing that. I'm not at all advising being cocky or being overconfident, but acknowledging the value of the things you've been through will enable you to bring them up as if they're valuable. And believe me, they are. So if you do identify as a non-traditional applicant, then start sharing your story with some confidence.